First of all, I want all of you to cross your fingers and pray that my talk on superstition goes well. As soon as I told you to cross your fingers, you did it without questioning. Crossing fingers is a well known superstition, and it is believed that it will keep all the evil vibes away and will bring you good luck. Somewhere, even though we deny it, we all are a little superstitious. Superstition. What does it actually mean? If I go by a well structured definition, superstition is any belief or practice that is considered irrational or supernatural and has no logic behind it. Is there really no logic behind it? Well, I don't think so. Because when it comes to me, I am a science student and I look for scientific approach in everything happening around me or within me. For some people, the word science probably brings to mind different pictures like a thick textbook, white lab coats, microscopes, an astronomer peering through the telescope, never ending equations, chemicals, etc. But science is a way of discovering what's in the universe, how those things work today, how they worked in the past, and how they're likely to work in the future. It is the term we use to describe the method of organizing our curiosity. For me, it means something way beyond our imaginations. And I believe in science to such an extent that I think I am an offspring of genius scientists like Einstein, Newton, Mendel, Aryabhat, etc. It is a well known phrase that curiosity killed the cat. But my curiosity made me think about the cat, the black cat that crosses our path, and we stop right there and wonder if there's another vehicle to come in to move on first. Why? Because a common belief makes us think that something bad might happen. What can that little innocent cat do to harm us? It is believed that a predator might be chasing a cat, and so we stop in order to brace ourselves. But this superstition and the logic behind it is not feasible in today's well developed cities. Another terrifying superstition is not allowing a woman to enter into the kitchen or any holy place during 5 painful days of a month. During periods, they are considered impure and are restricted to do anything or touch anything. This practice came into work when there was no proper medical services and accessories available to prevent women from infections, so taking proper rest and avoiding laborious work was mandatory. But now, with availability of proper facilities to prevent women from getting affected in infection-prone days, blindly following this custom is not necessary. Well, again, you might have been scolded at least once in your life for cutting your nails or shaving at night. I don't know about you, but I've always been scolded for this. What can be the logic behind this? In ancient time, there was no proper lighting facility after sunset, and that is why cutting nails or shaving at night was restricted to prevent any injury. Another common superstition is that throwing coins in the holy river would bring you luck and prosperity. The actual reason behind this superstition is that in the ancient era, the coins were made up of copper, and it is a fact that copper is really beneficial for our body. So, these coins in the river would make the river water rich in copper salts and benefit the people drinking this water. All these practices and all these practices had logic and convincing scientific reasons behind it, right? So, for making people follow these guidelines religiously, it was linked to some apprehension or social reason. But now, with continual development and technology, these reasons have lost their relevancy. Now we have electricity supply to light up our houses at night, the coins are not made up of copper anymore, etc. In the light of this, now we should dispense with these irrelevant superstitions. But unfortunately, even today, some people are still following these superstitions. They're not aware about the logic behind it. They've never evaluated it, but just accepted it the way they are. I remember a story in which a son in his childhood observed his father using lift only up to 7th floor and then using stairs to reach his office at 12th floor. When the son joined his office, he followed the same, assuming that this is the reason for the success of his father. As soon as he pressed the button of seventh floor, his father scolded him and told him, "Son, don't follow me blindly. I used to do this because with my short height, I could only reach till seventh floor button." This story emphasizes that relevancy of customs are required to be evaluated seeing the current scenario. The superstitions came into existence because of different reasons to benefit the public. Yet, there are some superstitions which have no pertinent reason for their existence. They're often related to color, coins, gemstones, or numbers. Some of the most common examples are: number 7 is associated with luck. Don't wear black on any joyous event. Bad luck comes in 3. Or, if the 13th day of a month is Friday, then it's going to be unlucky. These type of superstitions create mental blockage and don't let our mind think or explore anything beyond this. We should just stop following such superstitions, and believing in them must be seen as the sign of insanity. In the words of Joseph Bergamin, a belief which leaves no place for doubt, but a place only for welfare is superstition. These lines are veracious for superstitions that hold their importance even today, like, don't go near the trees at night, spirits reside in them. Do you really think there are spirits residing in them? The reason for suggesting not to go near the trees at night is, in the absence of sunlight, trees do not perform the process of photosynthesis, and their main process at night turns out to be respiration, leading to the release of carbon dioxide, which can cause suffocation to the person who goes near it. You know what happened today with me? Before coming here, my mom suggested me to eat a spoonful of curd and sugar before presenting this TED talk because it will give me luck. The reason behind this belief is that curd is considered to be cool and nutritive in nature, which have a calming effect on digestive system. It cleans the stomach and aids the memory to be in the mode of attention and serenity. The sugar, as well being sweet, provides us energy. We are so fond of keeping all the bad vibes away that we forget why these superstitions were actually made for. Don't touch anything before bathing after attending a funeral. It's not because of removing the bad aura of someone's death, but it is because of our own safety from the bacteria or other microorganisms that are present in the surrounding. Now, let's talk about the star of the show. I mean, the next superstition. It is believed that hanging 7 chilies and lemon on the front door of our house ward off the evil eye of Lakshmi, who is considered inauspicious and brings misery and poverty. But the scientific reason behind this lemon and chilies are natural disinfectors and act as a pesticide to keep the insects away. Aren't these superstitions worth following? Yes, they are. It is rightly said that without science, everything is miracle. People believe in miracles more than they believe in science, and that is why we have blind faith in the customs that are attached with unnecessary knots of religion and fear. The trend of superstition started to ensure that each and every person, irrespective of being literate, must follow it for their own good. Even today, people lack acceptance towards science. They're not ready to accept their social responsibility. So I think our intellectuals must create some more credences to promote our generation, to protect our generation from current burning issues. The credence, which creates terror for women abusers, which ensures that there is judicial use of mobile phones, which promotes to maintain harmony with nature, and most importantly, a custom that connects superstition with science to promote a faith that is fair and untied. Thank you.